Hello and welcome back to Freckle Farms. So I've been mowing a lot. I've pretty much had enough of it for now. I think I might go and get a windrower. Start getting some of this put away and building up into some silage because there's tons and tons. So let's see what we can afford for a windrower. Not a lot. Unfortunately. Let's just plonk this down here on the riverbank where there's no grass. That's 8,000 for 4 meters. We can afford that one. That's 6 meters for 1,300. I reckon that's the one we're gonna get. Can't go wrong with that. That is a decent price. And if it helps us get our grass picked up faster than just going, because I mean, imagine trying to do that with a 1 meter pickup on the front of a forage wagon. It would take a long time. While we're cruising up, let's have a look at cultivators and plows and things to get our grass done. Oh, need a turn. Get our field started. Even if we can dig the field in, at least it's a start, you know? I think this machine that we have should be able to run something smallish. So, I don't know how we're going to struggle. These won't turn the grass. That needs a triple the horsepower mainly than we've already got. So, it's 2.5 meters, 3 meters. Damn. That might be a good deal. What's this one? That needs more power than we've got. So, 4 meters. I think we could try that one. That might be worthwhile trying. We can lease things. I'd prefer not to, because there's not many farmers and machinery sitting around here that we can lease. So it's feel a little bit weird, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see how this thing performs. That's not too bad. That's going to clear us a bigger area. Be a little bit simpler. I think that'll be good. Still going to take us a while to get around and collect it all. It's not like it's a big 30-meter wide thing, and this tractor isn't a fast machine that's going to get it all done super quick, but it's going to make it a lot easier than trying to go up and down, up and down, up and down with the forage wagon. This is 6 meters, so in reality, every row of this is 5 rows, 6 rows, say 5 rows of the forage wagon. So that's it's got to be helpful. Not going to be able to make them perfectly straight lines because obviously the area we mowed isn't. But the better, the closer the better. Just wonder if we should just maybe scoot straight up through here. In saying that, it might be better to start from the edge of the road. Bummer. So the roads look a lot neater when they're mowed too. Like, you actually see the proper dirt track. You'll see the difference once you get up this way a little bit, where it's all grassy and overgrown. Looks a bit messy, but at least this way it looks neat and tidy. You can see where the road is. And by having the grass done, you're going to be able to see our property line a lot better. And it's going to make us money. So like, it's a win-win. We're going to have to get a bucket too. I think you need a bucket on the front of these front loaders to open up the silage pit properly. We should be able to scoop up most of it again, hopefully, with the forage wagon. And then the money we make from this, we can start getting ourselves, maybe keeping an eye out for a bit more powerful tractor. A plough, something like that, that we can start ripping up our own grass, our own field. Well, I'll keep knocking this out and back when we've got some rows lined up. Alright, we've got all this area here done, so I think for now that'll be enough to make sure everything's going to work and fit properly. We'll probably get somewhere to start storing all this stuff. Make life easier having a shed, but I'm just still sort of tossing up whether we set up here or on the other side, so we'll just see how we go. But that took a lot longer than I was hoping, to be honest. See what happens. At least we're getting the grass cut down. It's going to give us a few days worth of clean areas to be doing the forestry and tidying up. And I've rang up about getting these log poles removed if they want to purchase them. We want to unfold and turn on. Going to definitely save us a lot of time having them all in road like that. I think this will probably fill up rather fast. There's going to be a fair bit of grass here, I'm going to say, to be honest. We're already at 20%, so that's a good thing. It's going to be saving us a bit, or making us a bit of cash. But yeah, like I said, silage isn't going to be our main income. This is just a cheap and nasty setup to get us up and running. It's probably the best way to explain it. Old school stuff that's working, and it's not costing us a lot of cash. I don't want to see how the tractor copes once it's full too, because it seems to be struggling a bit with everything else. In fairness, most of the stuff is rated for more horsepower than we have. So the fact that it actually works is a win. Just takes it a bit longer when it's full or with heavier load behind it. Oh, don't hit the tree. I knew I was going to hit the tree. Okay. We'll try and get this last little bit if we can. Get the gears up, get the speed up. Got a feel we're just trying to fill up the last little bit of our wagon. We can just pick up all these little bits around here that are going to be a little bit of an issue. Now the trick's going to be is getting this unloaded smoothly so we don't have big mounds. And that's going to make it easier for us to compact it at a later stage too. Oh, we're going too fast. Oh, good job. That will probably never happen that good again. just so you're aware. If the other compaction goes, because we've got the trailer on, it might do a little bit extra for us. Stump there. Perfect spot for a stump to be. Have to get ourselves a stump grinder at some stage when we get a bit more money. But so far, like, proof of concept, it's gonna do what we want it to do. It might take us a little while, but the time's not really an issue when we're making decent money. Not sure how many of these will fit in there without it spilling over the edge and looking messy, but we'll just keep chugging along until we 3 or 4 loads maybe, probably be enough for the first batch. Worst case, we can always leave this out here. I know the grass will regrow around it, but we should still be able to collect it. Even if it's in the thick grass, it'll just be a little bit harder to see. Or if we mow it again, it'll just be double the amount there. What did we get hung up on? Tree or a stump? Little tractor's still impressing me. Eventually we'll get something a bit bigger because this thing does struggle, but she's just a little chugger. Chugs along, gets it all done. So what are we going to get? Maybe 4 or 5 trailer loads off this area. Turn. Woohoo! There must have been an update on this, because last time I used one of these ones, it used to miss a lot on the sides, even though it was sort of looking like it was going to fit. But seems a lot better. Alright, I'll collect the rest of this up. We'll load it all in and saves you some mind numbing going up and down, and see you shortly. Alright, just filled up a little bit that we had left over here just to get this thing topped off, but that's probably going to be enough. I think there's like 60, what do we got, nearly 80,000 litres at the moment. This unemptied. And take it slow so we don't get a big mound in there, but not too fast that we fill up before we get to the end. Four to 5 k's an hour seems to be the best bet. Try and get this down smooth. Big chunk at the front's going to be a bit hard, but we'll see. The smoother we can get it down, the easier we can fill up to leave, especially if we're just using the loading wagon. Otherwise it gets caught and bogged down, won't let you get through, like now. And I mean, this is only a 2-wheel drive tractor, so we don't have the front wheels pulling us through, so that may be an issue, because the last time I done this it was with a 4-wheel drive tractor and it helped immensely. So we are 100% fully compacted, but I just want to get this down as level as we can. Just to make sure that we can try and get through here. Oops, it's gonna, yeah. It was better than I expected. I thought we were going to get hung up on that. There's still that little ridge in the middle. Little either, is it? I know it's silly, but the more times you do it, the more perfect you get it now, the easier it is to do it when it's actually set as silage. Do one more pass just to make sure. Still a bit of a rib in the middle there that's not perfect, but that's as good as we are going to get it for today. We have the builders coming in hopefully tomorrow for $5,000. They're going to take all the stuff we've got here, the lumber left around, and finish decking out the inside of our cabin so we can actually sleep in it. So regardless, even if we move, we've still got this as a bit of a holiday destination. But anyway, once again, thank you for watching. We'll get the rest of this mowed the next few days and start our field, I think. Hope you're safe and well, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you soon.